1994. Big, expensive European vacations are not. Golf and gardening are running neck and neck as favorite leisure time activities in the 90s. Squash is definitely out. And aerobics is only cool if it's step or slide aerobics. But if you want to know what leisure activity is really hot, head down to the local pool hall.
Could billiards be the hottest sort of industry out there now?
Okay, so the guy runs a billiards business. But it's true. Pool's cool in 94.
Renovations are really in.
It's the nesting syndrome. We're all getting older and we're turning into homebodies. So these days, going out is, and staying in is. That feathering our nest trend is driving a shopping revolution. The corner hardware store is out. The mega warehouse store is in. Instead of shopping on credit, we're shopping with debit cards, transferring money directly from our bank accounts to the stores. So there you have it, the fads and fashions of the moment. And I do mean the moment. All that stuff you just saw, it'll be out of style in a couple of months.
No, you're never gonna get it. Never ever gonna get it.
Coming up next, Tom New meets Forrest Gump, a man with a simple approach to life.
Used to be, I ran to get where I was going. I never thought it would take me anywhere.
Two remarkably similar bills, both listing identical long-distance calls made, same dates, same locations, etc., etc., etc. But wait, what's this? A glaring discrepancy where it says amount owing. Whoa, glaring indeed. Because, you see, Unitel has this handy savings box that states the up to 28% savings you get with close connections. Theirs? Okay, where's that box? That's interesting. No handy savings box. And with our new free month offer, you'll get a free month of long distance each and every year you use Unitel. Theirs? No free month, no handy savings box, nothing. So, if you want the same quality long distance plus all of this for a lot less of this, give us a call. We're Unitel, and our number is 1-800-806-1234.
Autopsy report. Sophie T., female, age 21 years. Multiple trauma following an automobile accident. Fractured cervical spine with lacerations to the spinal cord. Fractures resulting from punctured lungs. Fractured clavicle. Probable cause of death, fractured cervical spine.
Win a trip to Paris. This week's clue for the Benson & Hedges Incorporated International 10th Anniversary Contest is the United States. Fill in the coupon in this Saturday's La Presse or a hand-drawn facsimile. Drop it into the special box at La Ronde, and you could be a winner.
A few years ago, Tom Hanks played a boy in a man's body in the movie Big. Now he's playing Forrest Gump, a full-grown man with a boy's naive outlook on life. Forrest Gump, the movie character, has an IQ of 75, yet manages to conquer the world. Tom New looks at the movie that took first place at the box office when it opened last week.
Would you like a chocolate?
The name is as odd as the character. This is Forrest Gump. Now, Forrest isn't a terribly complicated individual, but his life is like a soap opera or maybe a great big movie. Forrest knew that he was different from early on. That didn't stop him from going places fast.
They even put me on a thing called the All-America team, where you get to meet the President of the United States.
Forrest's speed and simple-mindedness takes him from the backwaters of Alabama to the White House, 3 times, actually. He fights in Vietnam, he plays ping pong, he runs a business, all with amazing success.
Forget about me, get yourself out!
Been awarded the Medal of Honor.
How come?
Forrest Gump is a bittersweet movie, not as full of the yucks as you might think it is. The story spans about 25 years in the life of Forrest, and its backdrop is one of the most turbulent times in American history. Well, it's not exactly a backdrop, and it's the one area in which Forrest Gump stumbles.
You're not even low-life scum-sucking maggot! Get your ass on the bus, you're in the Army now!
Forrest Gump plays with elements of history to advance the story, but you get the sense that the movie makers are using them because they're cool. It also means that director Robert Zemeckis gets to play with special effects. This movie never takes a moral stand. When Forrest inadvertently addresses an anti-war rally, we don't hear his thoughts on the war. Screenwriter Eric Roth reduces Vietnam to a story hook. No judgments of morality from even the simplest observer.
Do not salute me. There are damn snipers all around this area who love to grease an officer.
Having said that, there are some sweet moments in Forrest Gump. Hanks plays Forrest the way he played the kid in Big, without guile and with great innocence. He's a treat to watch. The emotional string through the entire movie is his love for his childhood friend Jenny, played by Robin Wright.
Why don't you love me, Jenny? I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is.
Others in the cast include Gary Sinise and Sally Field as Forrest's mother, a woman who just loves a good maxim.
What's my destiny, Mom?
You're gonna have to figure that out for yourself. Life is a box of chocolates, Forrest.
I always thought that life was a highway. Tom Hanks is the saving grace to this uneven movie. It is technically interesting, and the title character is worth the price of admission. Forrest Gump rates 7 out of 10. I'm Tom New.
Critics are certainly raving about Tom Hanks, who won an Oscar for Best Actor last year for his role in Philadelphia. The movie is now out on video.
How are you? What happened to your face?
I have AIDS.
Hanks plays a lawyer who's fired because he has AIDS. With the help of Denzel Washington, he takes his law firm to court. Philadelphia's been out in the video store a few weeks.
Holy. Oh, my God. Moly.
Grumpy Old Men is new on video shelves. The main grumps are that odd couple, Walter Matthau and Jack Lemmon. And they get a little less grumpy when Anne Margaret moves into town. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, is just plain silly. But sometimes that's just the ticket on a sticky summer day. All these movies are very hot, so call ahead or show up early at the video store.
Here, Snowflake!
There are plenty of ways to beat the summer heat. Frosty drinks, dips in the pool, ceiling fans all keep you cool. Or you can hang around with kids armed with water pistols. Crazy, what? That's what Jill Oviette did. Take a look at this. You'll like it.
Back in the old days, you could